Stop calling it a chore, because the word might be making you feel heavier than it needs to be. You know, when I was growing up, for the wheel, Saturday mornings was not just for relaxing. They were for cleaning, unless you were going to the cottage. Then it had to be done on Friday. Vacuuming the whole house, moving the furniture, getting into the couch and finding some loose change or that missing pencil, getting underneath everything. No one really called that a chore like we do now. But that's what they were. It's just part of life. And here's the big thing. The word alone, chore, feels heavy. It feels like a punishment, something hanging over you. Because now it's not just about cleaning. It's about the emails you haven't sent, the calls you haven't been making, that you've been avoiding, the discussion that you keep putting off. The longer you leave it, the heavier it gets. It stops being a small task and turns into a mental weight. And most people don't realize this. It doesn't just sit on your to-do list. It sits in your nervous system. It follows you into your evening. It shows up when you're trying to relax and sleep. And yes, it keeps you up at night because your brain doesn't like an open loop. It keeps reminding you, you didn't do this. Instead of resting, you get repetition over and over. And that starts as something small, now feels overwhelming. So here's a simple shift. Rename it. Stop calling it a chore. Call it home reset, because that's what you're actually doing. You're taking something unfinished and bringing it back to order, right? And I have to say, I know a couple of people who really embody this beautifully. My friend Darla always makes her home feel so welcoming and cared for. There's just a calm, effortless warmth when you walk into her home. And my friend Marie has this unique talent, a gift of taking simple things from the thrift store and turning them into a space that feels thoughtful and inviting. And you know it, especially in a time right now when everything feels so expensive. There's something really meaningful about that kind of care for your own space and for the people you care about. You welcome them into your home. Be proud of how you care for yourself, for your space, because the way you show up in your environment often reflects on how you're showing up for yourself. And when things around you feel cleared, you tend to feel a little clearer, calmer too. Not perfect, not forced, just later and more supportive on your space, more relaxed. You can relax then. So if this resonates with you, just write done in the comments. And then if you're noticing patterns like this in your own life, this is exactly the kind of shift I explore in my work. Have a good day.